5-month-old Zoe Sucha has been through a lot in just her short time here on Earth.
Zoe has always been a very tough little girl.
Zoe's father, Daniel Sucha, speaks from a room inside Children's Hospital, where he says his daughter Zoe is being treated for a viral infection.
We all pretty much got sick within the same week. And we were feeling the symptoms pretty harshly. We kind of all went in succession of each other. So it was myself, Brenda, Zoe, and then my in-laws and some of her siblings there. But yeah, it was just pretty sporadic and pretty quick.
Dan says he first contracted COVID-19 while working at a local hospital.
And the unit I was working on was a COVID response unit, and that was during the first wave.
He says his wife and Zoe immediately recovered, but Dan was left with a few lingering symptoms.
I mean, I still can't taste or smell anything. It's been almost 5 months later. And I struggle a lot with being very tired. And just having this brain fog.
And last week, Zoe was admitted to the hospital for severe bronchiolitis. The Minnesota Department of Health addressed the long-term effects from people recovering from COVID-19 during a daily briefing.
We are aware that there are many people who continue to have ongoing issues from their COVID illness long after the initial symptoms may have ended.
Hi.
Now Dan is hoping his symptoms subside and Zoe stays on the road to recovery.
She's gone through quite a lot in 5 months, and I'm really proud of her for that.
In Minneapolis, Charmaine Nero, KARE 11 News.
Medical professionals say it is hard to directly link some lingering health effects to COVID, but the Minnesota Department of Health says they are monitoring cases of people that are still showing those symptoms of COVID long after that diagnosis. And Zoe's family has started a GoFundMe to help with their medical expenses. You can find that link at KARE11.com.